This is Carl at National RV Detroit. I'm going to walk you through this Mesa Ridge fifth wheel. It's a 2020 model. It's model 335 MBH. Okay. So this one has an outside kitchen, and you do have a two-burner cooktop here. You got water and a refrigerator. Also, you've got a ground control system, which is an automatic leveling system. I'll show you how that works when we get to the controller. There's actually two controllers. One is outside the trailer and another one is inside. This is the range hood vent. So if you're running the range hood fan to vent to the outside, you want to make sure that the baffle's open and flapping freely. If not, you want to keep it shut. So just make sure you open it up if you're going to be venting. Okay. Pass-through storage. Here we have a tank, LP tank, which is full. This is just a quick connect for a solar battery charger. If you ever wanted to get one, this one's made by Furion, so that's just in case you wanted to get a solar panel to charge the battery. Here's your front compartment, 27 series battery, and a kill switch right above it, as you can see. And two more, so you have three 20-pound tanks. Okay. Okay, so also this is the outside auto leveler. This one's more basic than the one on the inside. The inside has more options. This has three basic options. First of all, you turn it on by going like so. See it lit up there. You got auto level. You push it, it's going to level the trailer. And once you're ready to pack up and go, you're going to push hitch height. Hitch height is the last height it was at before you auto leveled it. So you should be able to just push hitch height and it'll return the front end right to the right height so you can slide right underneath it with your tow vehicle. Now retract all, it does just that. It retracts the rear jacks but also the front landing gear, so it's going to make it nosedive. So generally speaking, you're going to be using auto level and auto hitch height. Okay. All right, so let me look in here. Just some cranks and your sprayer, that sort of thing. This is the outside of your water heater here. The controls for it are inside. You drain it right here. Okay. This is all set up ready to be camped. It's not winterized. It's in camping mode. Okay, so down here you've got two dump valves. The gray valve, which is for stinking shower water, and the black valve for the black tank, which is toilet water and waste. So you're always going to dump the black first, then dump the gray, and the gray water will clean it out a bit. It's less dirty water than the black. So you got a 50 amp system, so it's a 50 amp 30-foot cord with the reducers. All right. Okay, so this is your water dock here. So you're going to hook your hose up here if you've got a regular hose, city water. And you're in the right position here. If you look here, you see two positions. Horizontal fills the tank and vertical gives you city water. So you would hook the hose on there, turn it on, and this pressurizes your trailer. All the fixtures work like normal. Now if you're going to a campground that doesn't have plumbing on the campsite, you can switch it to tank fill, and you still have the hose on here, and in this position it'll fill your fresh water tank. So you can pre-fill a fresh water tank if you don't have plumbing on the campsite. You fill it before you get there, and then you can use the onboard pump to pump the water out of the tank. So everything will work just like you have city water. Of course, this is another quick connect for water, and this is your black tank flush here. So like on the sticker it says, just make sure the valve for the black tank is open before you turn the water on. So you put the hose onto here, you turn it on, and it basically sprays out your black tank, cleans it off really well, or cleans it out really well, cleans off the sensors, that sort of thing. So it's a really good thing to do if there's a hose at the dump station that you can use. Okay, and that's just a satellite and cable through right there. Okay, you have this housing here tells us is pre-wired for a backup camera. Also, you've got a ladder, which is excellent because the manufacturer states that you should check the roof every 90 days. So you want to go up there and check the seals for cracking, separation, leaks, that sort of thing. Check the vent covers to make sure, and the roofing material, make sure it wasn't damaged by low branches or anything like that. Of course, there's over here. I just want to point out your slide out has slide topper on it too. Alrighty. Okay, so let's go inside. Okay, so there's another. Right here you have your main control panel. Right here, this is basically the second leveling screen. So you can see you have the auto level and auto hitch, just like you would outside, but there's just more options. You can scroll through the different options, auto retract, manual mode. You can use everything manually and do a lot of different things for it. You always select enter afterwards to select any of these things on the menu here. So it's just a more capable control than the one outside. It just does more. Okay. So you got your two slide out buttons here. Your power awning right here. Okay. Never leave it out unattended, of course. Your water pump right there. You use that to pump water out of the fresh water tank. Also use it for winterizing. Your lights. You can light your water heater on gas or turn on electric right there. Your battery's charged. You have black tank, gray. Let me do this backwards. Fresh tank, black tank, gray, and auxiliary, which is gray number 2 actually. It's probably for this for the kitchen sink out right there. Okay, so you have all of your controls right there. Now this refrigerator is very simple. It's a gas absorption refrigerator. That means it works on 110 AC or LP gas. You just turn it on like so and then pick the mode. So automatic electricity is the one you use the most. A with the picture of the plug. That means it always seeks out electricity. If it can't find it, it'll automatically switch over to gas. Or if, let's say you're gone for the day and you have a power failure at the campsite, well, it'll automatically switch from electricity to gas so you don't spoil your food. So that's the most common way. Also your temperature, you want your temperature up as high as it goes almost always. Okay. The other modes are just electricity and just gas. Auto electricity, like I said, is the way to go. Alright. Microwave works like any other microwave. Your range hood, I told you about the vent outside. You want to open up the baffle if you're going to run the fan so it flaps freely so you can exhaust. Okay. Your range works on LP gas, of course. I'm not sure if he's got the gas on right now. Let's see here. Looks like he shut it off for some reason. Okay. Well, anyway, obviously you turn the gas on, turn all 3 tanks on because they switch automatically. Then you're going to just go to light, and then you're going to turn this clockwise to spark it, right? You got 3 burners, 3 knobs. Now, the oven's a little different. All the way to the back there, on the bottom, is a pilot light. I can spark it, and maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. But what you do is you go to the oven knob, which is the one all the way to the right, go to the picture of the pilot light, you depress it, keep it depressed, all through this, and then you click this to the clockwise to light the pilot light. Once the pilot light lights, you're going to keep holding this in for another 10 seconds or so to heat up, and then you go to whatever operating temperature you want. Okay, but when you shut it off, obviously the flame goes out, but so does the pilot light. So you got to relight it each time you use the oven. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, this is just a pantry. You have a TV, obviously, and this is your sound right here. You have 2 speaker zones. One is inside the trailer, 2 is outside the trailer. You have Bluetooth, so you can hook up wirelessly with your phone or tablet and stream from it. You also can stream off this USB here. You could put all your albums onto one USB drive and take them all with you. This right here is an in, this HDMI. So if you wanted to have, if you had a portable Blu-ray player or a game machine to keep kids busy on a rainy weekend, you can actually go straight into the system right there. Okay. Also, this is an FM radio. You have your fireplace. Now, your fireplace, you can adjust the picture of the flame. You can set the timer on it. So you could, let's say you want to, you get up at the same time every morning, and it's getting cool outside. So you just set it to turn on 10 or 15 minutes before you get out of bed, and it'll take the chill out of this room. You also have a thermostat, all the normal stuff. So okay, and there are remotes for all three of these things here. So okay, your hide-a-bed. Well, let's see what it is here. It's a hide-a-bed, so you actually pull the cushions off, the back cushions, and then you grab it right at the front and fold it out 3 panels. Drop the legs. Okay, then you have your recliner / theater seats. Alrighty. Now this device here is your LP and carbon monoxide detector, so keep that in mind. Your thermostat is right here. You just use the mode button to light it up and then cycle through everything. Fan, heat, air conditioning, off. The fan is just the air conditioner running without the compressor. Okay, and try to always run it on auto. The air conditioning and the fan, always run them on auto if you can. That's where it runs the best. Alright, so let me look around here, make sure I didn't forget anything. Okay, so this is your center room. Obviously, it shouldn't be like that. Well, we'll fix it for you when you're traveling. But you can fold this to the up position, obviously, to get it out of the way. This is another hide-a-bed. Cushions pull off the back, and you can fold it out into a 3-panel bed. This device down here is the power converter. You see it right down here. What it does, it converts AC to DC power. So you have 110 AC coming in on this side when you're plugged in, and you have regular circuit breakers like you'd see at home, and then they're all labeled, of course. And then on this side, it converts the power to 12 volt DC. So you got regular 12 volt fuses there, and they're all labeled. Also, this is a battery tender, so as long as you're plugged in, it's always going to sense how much energy your battery has and or needs, and it'll keep it charged up. If it's really charged, it'll just trickle a couple amps up there. If it's low, it'll send 10 or whatever it needs. Okay. All right. Slide out switch for this slide right here is right here. Okay. Let's go to the bathroom. Right up here. So, the sink and shower work like any other sink and shower. The toilet works like any other RV toilet. There's the flush pedal right there. You have to have chemical and water in it to use it. So you hook up your water and power when you get to the campsite. You're going to have a dose of chemical. You put it right in the bowl. Then you step here, and because the water's hooked up, the water's going to come swirling out, and it'll flush the chemical right into the black tank, which is directly below. And you stand on this long enough to put about a gallon of water in there also. The thing is, you have to have water and chemical in there before you use it, or else the smell is really, really bad, and plus you can get clogged up. So you never use it with the black tank dry. Always water and chemical in it when you start using it, okay? Alright. Always run the vent with the shower to pull the humidity out. You've got a wardrobe slide here. It's got another switch. I don't know where I saw it. Maybe it was over here. Yeah, right here on the other side of this door. Bed with storage underneath. Okay. You got your Zone 2 air conditioner right here, which is good. Well, most of this is self-evident. You also have a TV hookup here right behind me. So there's a backer plate right here, and then you got your hookups there. Always make sure that the signal booster is on. It's a digital antenna, so it's got to be turned on, okay, or you'll get a lousy picture. And of course, last but not least, your escape window. You just push this all the way through, grab a hold of the red tab, pull the screen out, and you can escape during an emergency. Okay? Alright, so I think that pretty much covers it. Let me look around a little bit. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so I want to thank you for purchasing your trailer here at National RV Detroit. And I want to remind you that the manufacturer says you inspect the seals, the roof, every 90 days. So make sure you have that taken care of. Either go up there yourself or send somebody up there. Just be very careful, of course. And right now this is in camping mode. It's got water in the system. The antifreeze has been flushed out. So before it freezes in the late fall, you're going to have to winterize it, okay? Thank you.